Hello and welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of the Anti-Think Tank. I believe we are on episode 9 now? Is that right?
Episode 8.
8, I think.
8. Okay, yeah, I'm fucking incredibly sick in the moment. I woke up this morning and was feeling like total dog shit, but it is my day to host, and so we are working off of NyQuil and vibes at the moment. So how have my two co-hosts here, Justin, Ian, how you want to introduce yourselves?
I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna go first. Since we, I just wanted to say, one, NyQuil and Vibes is the name of my new mixtape. And I wanted to say that the next 10 minutes will be, I haven't eaten all day, so the next 10 minutes will be filled with chewing ASMR. So everyone just have fun with that.
Good luck editing that out, Justin.
Anyway, I am Justin.
What did I do?
It's gonna be a rough night for me. Anyway, yeah, I'm Justin.
Good act,
How are you
my
doing?
friend.
Can I get this off my chest real quick because I think I'm going crazy.
Okay.
I have a little story.
Sure.
Little story here, Ryan, to start your podcast off right. So I was picking up my girlfriend from work, and there was a guy riding my ass the entire time. And like in my head, I'm asking myself, "Is this a police officer? Is this a police officer?" And then he gets in the next lane, drives right past me, and I saw the truck, and I said out loud, "No, it's just a dumbass trying to ride my ass too closely." So I legit asked myself a question and thought and answered it vocally. I'm going fucking crazy.
God.
I have a hell of a story about police officers if you want to listen to it.
Oh, yes, you do.
Pretty sure you know, because I called you the other night when it fucking happened. Ian, did you see the fucking... You can probably put... I have it in like the group chat and such, just mute it to make sure that no audio was going through, because my grandmother's in the background talking, and I don't know if she wants her voice out there, but...
I did see it.
Yeah. So basically what happened was there was a high-speed pursuit going down my street, and they caught the guy in front of my house. And this should have been the end of the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, there were two people in the car, and one of them decides to just fucking book it. And he gets away successfully from the police and runs through my yard into the fucking, like, woods behind my house. And,
Good lord. Oh my god.
So, about 20 squad cars pull up outside my house, sirens blaring. And this is about, like, an hour after I made a joke with my friend Gresh. We were talking, and I was like, yeah, man, like, time for some domestic terrorism. And then I looked out my window and saw 20 squad cars and figured, shit has escalated pretty fucking quickly, Gresh. It was just a joke.
Oh, bro.
Went out
That's
there,
great.
and they had started a search party for him, and was just kind of like walking around my house, everything else. I go over to my aunt and uncle's house because they weren't answering their phone, and they're my neighbors, so I want to make sure that the guy didn't like run into their house and take them hostage or some shit. You know, figured if I was gonna open the door and get blasted, that'd at least be a good segment for you guys. Checked on them. Went back home, locked the door, kept the gun loaded on the nightstand, and got to go to sleep with the knowledge that they did not find him that night.
Well, alright.
He was just kind of up and out there. I don't know the follow-up story to this, because I don't know if they caught him or not.
I'm gonna, like, hit you with some cold water, dude. It was me. Like, I've just gotta be real. You were saying the whole thing, and I was like, should I tell him? Or, like... Or no.
What the fuck did you do? What started the chase?
I can imagine Ian run away from the fucking cops with his shirt over his head, fucking crowd walking away.
He's just so freaked out by the fuck that he saw that he... You know, I did hear a very womanly scream, so, like...
Okay, I don't have to do this with you guys. I just got off of work. I've worked 5 days in a row. I don't have to do this. Bro. No, like, I can... You know what? I'm not even in the mood for jokes. I'm leaving.
What the fuck?
Tired of y'all. Finna.
I like how you hear the crunch rap in the background as he's trying to work his way through it.
How did you know?
Wait, is it actually?
No, it's taco. It's Taco Bell. It's not a crunch wrap. But yeah, it's a Dorito. It's Supreme. How did this man know? Dude, I swear you're just in my head. You're just up there like fiddling with the files.
It's the fat people's superpower, dude. You hear a crunch, you're just like, damn.
I can imagine every
Got
time
some
like
Dorito
Ryan.
crunch to that.
I can imagine
It's
every.
for dinner, so he's probably gotten. Is that a crunch wrap? Close.
I can imagine every time like Ryan predicts something and like he gets it right. Every time that happens, Ian like looks behind him to make sure he's not there.
No, like there's a scene in a James Bond movie, GoldenEye, where James puts his gun to the back of a guy's head, and the guy says, "Oh, a Walter PPK 299 with 6 bullets in it." And the idea is that like he's such a gun nut that he knows what gun it is just from it being pressed to the back of his head. That I feel like Ryan could really hone his power. Like I could just walk up to him, like eat anything next to him. It's like, you got snap peas and orange chicken from Panda, didn't you? Didn't you?
I would never be able to identify Panda because I hate that fucking restaurant.
Why? Why?
It just tastes like shit. I went there twice and gotten incredibly sick both times. I nearly like
That's part of the fun, dude.
What
like,
the fuck?
Taco Bell is usually what gets other people. For some reason, Panda is what gets me.
No, dude, like, here's how much I love Panda. Like, I remember I left one time, and, like, as I was going out, I could feel that I was gonna vomit later, and I still look back on it as a favorable experience. Panda slaps.
Look, dude, it tasted all right. I just say that every single time that I eat there, it makes me sick. And I'm a noodle guy, and I know that their noodles aren't very fucking good.
They're terrible. They're so
Like-
bad.
Like, I know that people generally say, "Hey, if you go to Panda, get the fucking fried rice." But like, I'm a loyalist, dude.
Can't betray your nation.
I'm not gonna lie.
I got I got a rice cooker in the next room. If I want some fried rice, I'll make me some goddamn fried rice. But
Yes,
like,
sir.
I'm not gonna lie. Like you saying that
No,
you
what
are you
get
saying,
sick
Justin?
after like eating Panda. I get the same experience from Buffalo Wild Wings.
What? Really?
Like that both time or all 3 times I've eaten there, I've had to gag or throw up afterwards.
Justin, the amount of times we've gone out to eat and you've nearly shit yourself in the fucking restaurant, like, it's not a Buffalo Wild Wings thing. You just have very weak genes.
No.
I can just remember that time.
Listen. So I have irritable bowel syndrome.
go on.
I have irritable bowel syndrome. That's different. Okay, I can handle like, as of late, I've been doing good. Everything's been fine. But Buffalo Wild Wings is the only restaurant I've been to every time, and every time consistently, I have thrown up in the bathroom. Like I've actually puked my guts out.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
like-
can.
I think we've gone to, like, sit-down restaurants a few times in the past, and every single time, near the end of the meal, like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick," and I'll like, finish my meal and be looking at YouTube for, like, 30 minutes by the time you get back to the fucking desk. You're in there fighting for your fucking
I am.
life. Like,
No, dude, like I remember there would be nights when we would close at the store and like and, and we'd be done and I'd walk in and I'd be like, "Hey Justin, you ready to leave? No, you shitting yourself? Oh, okay. I'll wait."
anti-think tank highlight number 1: making fun of Justin for shitting himself in public.
No, everyone's catching strays tonight, dude. You made fun of my non-masculine voice. We're making fun of Justin's guts.
Let me just add this for a second though. I
have fat people superpowers, dude.
Jesus.
Like, everybody's gotten it tonight. We're an equal opportunity.
Let me just add this real quick. So to put out there, I had never once shit myself. I've came close, but it's never happened.
No, no. That was a joke. I was joking before. He has not. He's an adult.
No, I have like straight up like been in situations where I've been eating at a restaurant, I haven't been feeling good, and I have just thrown up all the fucking table before.
Classic Sonic.
I can just fucking imagine the table seated next to you orders the same, like, you orders and it's like, "Oh, that sounds good, I'll take that." You get the shit first. They're just sitting there. They look over at you, just fucking vomit. And they just look down at their own food.
They're just like, waiter.
Pupils dilating.
No, wait.
Guys,
No,
guys, there might be a fucking problem.
No, imagine it has the opposite effect. It's like a scene from how Harry met Sally. Justin just vomits and someone next to him, I'll have what he's having.
I'll never forget that one time we were eating Burger King, and I don't know what it was. I forgot what I was sick from, but I wasn't feeling good the entire day. And like throughout the day, I've been drinking water or eating some kind of soup, whatever. But I was gonna test my luck, and I was gonna eat me that double quarter pound king while they still had it. They don't have it anymore, but while they had it, I got it. And like I ate it all, and the small fry came with it. And I shit you not, like there's a employee wiping down tables, doing her thing, whatever, and I just puked all over this fucking table. And like
Classic Riz, classic Justin Riz.
And she saw me doing it. She saw me vomiting over this fucking table.
Mating
and
call.
like I'm choking on my own vomit. I'm trying to get past it. And I look up after my little vomit attack, and I look right at the employee, and she's giving me the greatest death stare I've ever seen in my entire life. She wanted to eviscerate me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
But I was nice enough to ask for a rag or ask for a towel myself, and I wiped it down. I cleaned it myself.
My man down half a pound of beef in poverty, and then decided to just excavate that shit straight into the Burger King aisle.
No, dude. Like, I think the funniest thing about it is that, like, I don't know. There's something about it being Burger King that makes it funnier, because Burger King is so bad that, like, I'd be more surprised if I walked in and didn't see someone vomiting.
Look, I get a lot of shit, but the fucking Burger King occasionally will come out with something that's actually really fucking good, but nobody gets it because it's fucking Burger King.
I love the
like
chicken fries.
The chicken was fucking amazing. It was the best chicken sandwich on the fucking market for all of a year.
No.
And then they just decided to take it out back and shoot it.
Okay, first of all, that's literally just a lie. I got one chicken, it was dry as hell, never got it again. Popeyes and Chick-fil-A all the way.
Look, dude, maybe you just went to the wrong... Actually, they're all the wrong Burger King, but, like, the three that I had were pretty fucking good.
No, listen, you have to understand, Ryan.
Like I said...
In the town that Ian lives in, I'm not going to say, but in the town that he lives in, every store is shit.
All right.
Like, every single store in that town is shit. Like, even the good restaurants in, like, other cities are better. But, like, the whole town is terrible. The Sonic's terrible. The fucking Burger King's terrible. The McDonald's is terrible. Hell, when I worked at Arby's, it was terrible.
Even the place we worked at, it was terrible. We have a really good, like, fancy Asian restaurant. That place is pretty great.
Oh, it's really good.
Is that why you always, like, come over to our place whenever we're hanging out? Like, just, like, try to get away from the food quality over in your town?
Just hoping that I can maybe, like, make my way over to...
Actually...
I almost said the name of the place. That I can make my way over to that place in between your house and my town for food.
Actually, I will say, you do have that one barbecue restaurant in your town that's fucking amazing.
Bro, which one? Which one? You talking Buddies?
The one where when we were filming that, when we were planning or in the early stages.
Oh,
of
that wasn't
the fucking
that wasn't that
finalizing
town.
the script
That was
of Blackwater.
Yeah,
That was
so you don't even get that.
That was way up north.
Yeah. But it is incredible though.
What's
That's
the name
one
of
the best
it?
barbecue places
What
I've
is the
ever
name
been.
of it, real quick?
Boondocks.
I need you to send. Yeah, I need you to send it to me immediately whenever you have the opportunity.
Are we allowed to say the name of
Yes,
the
sir.
city? Because we don't live in that city.
Yeah, go
No,
ahead and shout
it gives a don't because it gives a general area for us, and whenever like Hamas is planning to do its attack on us, I don't want them to listen to this fucking podcast and like get the general location to send like 40 fucking rockets our way. All
That's
right.
a good point. Anyway, listen. So,
right, fine.
Boondocks, if you're listening, or if you're near a Boondocks, if it's just called Boondocks, go to it. It's probably gonna be really fucking good. All right, there you go. You're welcome.
Why don't we make it like a One Piece type situation? Like to everyone listening, there is a really great barbecue restaurant in Alabama. Only you can find it. Hello?
We just went quiet when you tried to go full weave, and it just made you paranoid.
I got really scared. I didn't know
What did you think
happened.
we were just gonna hit like the One Piece? I'm like, come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams.
Did it. We can find what we're looking for. Do you wanna be my friend? We are on the cruise. We are.
What the fuck kind of weeb shit you talking
you
about?
committed to that one.
Bro, Justin, you.
Just move on. Just move on. I know that stabbed you in the stomach harder than whenever I said Spike Spiegel was a fucking bad written character just to piss you off.
You're a piece of shit.
Damn. Okay.
For the people in the audience, I don't actually believe that, but if you do like any anime take that Ian disagrees with, then he will try to shiv you. And it is and so you just say some of the most off the wall shit and you'll hit him like 9 times out of 10.
Because like there's part of me that like I don't know, maybe it's insecurity. I don't know. It just bothers me when I hear a bad take, even if it's fake. Though you actually had an actual bad take last week, so now I don't know if I can trust you.
All right, can we move on to the actual topics that Ryan had planned? I know I derailed this so fucking hard, but
No, what topics? I told you, I'm working off of fucking NyQuil and vibes.
Justin, what part of vibes did you not understand?
I told you going into this week I was planning that session 0 for the D&D campaign that you didn't show up to, motherfucker. I'm still on that. What the fuck happened? What were the previous reservations that led you to missing out on the D&D session 0, mister?
Work.
we had to go.
I'm not in this conversation, am I?
You're not. Anyway, so we had to go to my girlfriend's parents' house, and check on the car that we gave them to help fix for us.
Bit suspicious. I've never heard of this car personally.
Me either.
Are you sure about that? You sure about you never heard about the Kia that I hit someone's fucking mailbox and their
No,
trash can
not
with?
once.
Oh, that was iconic.
We can go into that story at a later date whenever you're comfortable, but I know that right now you prefer not to talk about that shit.
I
Shit was
mean,
wild.
you know what? I might as well keep my mouth shut. Let's keep going.
Yeah, okay.
Look, dude, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it, but just know that, like, you know, it's going to be out there for the world.
Yeah, that's
you know.
that's dirty laundry. Let's move on.
Ian, you watched through most of Season 3 of Adventure Time. You're up through near the end of Season 3. What do you think of it so far?
This Taco Bell has not been in. I gotta go. Bro, I'm this close to like an actual. I think it's giving me a heart attack. I don't know what's going on. I finished my food and my body's just about to shut down.
Work through it. I'm sick. Justin's here.
Hey,
You can do it. I believe in you.
It's okay. I'm gonna be speaking through bile and acid, so let me try. Yeah. Adventure Time, kind of slapping. I watched like 20 episodes today. It was really, really good. Season 1 is kind of garbage. Season 2 is much better. Season 3 is just genuinely great. It's like an 8 out of 10. I loved it. I've got 2 episodes left though.
The season finale of Season 3 is one of my early favorites, so I'm looking forward to whenever you see that one. But
Awesome.
you finally got through the one that I recommended to you and brought up as like a really, really good early changing point for the series. Holly Jolly Secrets Part 2.
I'm trying to figure out how
I-
humanity kept the fact that Ice King is a great character away from me. How was that just knowledge that I didn't have?
I told you he's my favorite character of all time, and I told you like he was like written on that same level of von Hohenheim, and you're just like, whatever the fuck, dude. There's no fucking way. We get to Holly Jolly Secrets Part 2. He's on his lunch break. I join him in a fucking Discord call, and he streams it over Discord, watching it through fucking like Hulu or some shit. And he just go, I hear him go, what the fuck? What the fuck? Ah!
He's just a guy. He's just a guy.
I could just fucking imagine some homeless dude outside the Sonic, like, around the corner, just here like, no, what the fuck, no, he's just a guy, no!
Bro, no, like I was flipping out, dude. It made the rest of work really depressing. 'Cause, like,
Motherfucker actually said out loud in the middle of public, I'm tweaking right now, dude, I'm tweaking!
bro, I was flipping out, bro.
Dude sent out the alert to every crack addict for the next 10 miles.
Even if it was within the next 2 miles, there still would have been like 8 or 9 of them.
You have alerted the horde.
You have alerted the horde. Oh my god, bro, it was great. I freaking loved it. I can't wait to see more of Ice King. He's so funny. He's genuinely, like, the humor that comes from him, I cannot believe that they got some of that stuff on the show. He uses the term princess blocking. Like, Finn just princess blocked him, and I'm like, I don't understand how the censors just saw that and thought, yeah, that's okay to broadcast to 8-year-olds.
So basically what the people on both Gravity Falls, Adventure Time, like everybody of that era, to get away with the shit they got away with, they would basically include in the storyboards as fucked up shit as they could imagine, so that whenever it got censored down to the level that they wanted it to get to, it looked like clean in comparison to the shit they had before.
That is genius. That is so smart.
Like there's a part from Gravity Falls during the storyboard process. Are you familiar with like? I know you watched Gravity Falls, but you remember Dippy Fresh?
Of course.
So in the storyboard process, in order to get away with some of the more fucked up shit of that episode, in the storyboard he just has Dipper literally like snap his head backwards, and like crack his neck and kill him.
Holy shit!
Like on screen. And Disney's like, no, we can't do that. And he's like, all right, well, what about this then? I mean, that's better. All right, so we're good, I guess.
I suppose. Bro, that is amazing.
Right, good.
I really don't want to know what they tried to get away with that body swap episode or tourist trapped or all sorts of shit.
I don't know, dude. I mean, there was the whole they probably had like that woman who fell in love with Seuss like make out with the fucking pig or some shit.
That scene, that episode is so good.
That's
Go on.
Yeah, early Adventure Time. I always say that the later you get, the better it gets, because the more details you get about the world, you'll get revealed shit you didn't even think existed. Like
Awesome.
You're like, oh, that makes sense now. And thinking back to like all the details that probably they weren't thinking about at the time of making them, but they now added something to make it make sense. It's just like, holy shit.
I've always been fascinated.
There's certain times where there's certain times you go back and it's like, oh wait, no, they actually did think of that all the way back here, and they were just alluding to it.
I've always been fascinated with the process of how much does an author know, like accidental foreshadowing. Like you put something in and you don't know exactly what you're going to do with it until you get to it later, because they knew. You can actually tell from early on, as like halfway through season 1, there is depth to Ice King. You can tell there's something there. They didn't just like come up with his backstory completely randomly at the end of season 3. It is foreshadowed a lot.
Yeah. Going into like each character's backstory and such is like I'm obviously not going to spoil anything because, like I said, you're early or late season 3, early season 4, around there. So you're just about at like the early turning points.
Cool. Sounds good.
That you hit the big trigger as to where I think the Ice King becomes like a very, very interesting character.
Oh yeah.
Like the reveal of Simon Petrikov is easily one of my number 1 reveals in all of animation in general, how all of TV in general. And it like he only gets more interesting as a character the more they delve into Simon.
I'm so hyped. I can't wait to see where it goes with the show, and I'm actually glad that like life worked out this way, because like I said, this is the 3rd time in my life that I've tried to get into Adventure Time. And it's weird how some stuff works like that. Like, regular show snapped like immediately. I started it was like November, and I watched all like 8 seasons or whatever. I think 7 seasons from like November, and then I finished it towards the like on December 20th or something. And it was just a magnificent experience. I had so much fun with it. And then afterwards, it was like January 1st, and I was like, all right, regular show's over. It's time to do Adventure Time. This is shit.
Yeah, the season 1 hurdle is so fucking bad. Like it's so hard to get into an Adventure Time that it outright gatekeeps you from all the good shit, just from how bad season 1 is. Like,
yeah,
it's so like,
go on.
Like there are funny moments in season 1, like not like laugh out loud funny, but like, all right, like, you know, some air went out my nose. But then like season 2 comes along, and there's like a couple times where you like giggle at it or some shit. Season 3 has some like actually, oh holy shit, they actually fucking did that. And then it just like they keep going more and more absurd, and it's actually great. Anyway, we keep going around Adventure Time, but we'll do like weekly updates and shit to see where you are in the series and what you think of it.
Yeah,
really.
Well, what it's worked
really,
out, just real quick, what it's worked out for with me, I am so glad that this has happened, because this was completely by accident. It just happened to work out that you were an Adventure Time fan, and it has coincided with me binging regular show 2 years ago. So that one was like November to December, all of it. So this might work out the same way, November to December 2 years later with Adventure Time, and like I'm actually feeling it now. I'm not like forcing myself to get through it like with season 1. I'm actually vibing now.
I remember, like, there was a detail during the episode that you nearly missed that I pointed out to you afterward and was saying, like, did you see the part where he said it was Northern Scandinavia? He was like, wait, that's an actual place. What the fuck?
Okay. I also commented something before. Jake says they haven't even reinvented rockets yet. And I told it to you and you didn't say anything. Was that something I was supposed to catch? Like, is that, like, something?
I plead the 5th.
You can only do that so many times.
I have a constitutional right to it, sir. I can plead it as many times as I fucking want to.
Did you kill Justin?
I don't know, dude. He's watched Adventure Time, but I don't know why he's not fucking joining in. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe when he said he doesn't know what One Piece is, the weebs just fucking got him, dude.
They just immediately got into his house and hit him with a shotgun.
No, it's been a hot minute since I've seen Adventure Time, and I'm so lost.
Okay. Do you remember who Jake the dog and Finn the human are?
Absolutely, yes.
Well, then you ain't lost. You clearly are caught up.
I will say the next couple of episodes for you, Ian, are probably going to be, like, fairly low points. Because, like, Adventure Time has, like, a very, very, like, one episode will be like, oh my god, that was fucking insane! And then the next one will be like, well, not going to watch that shit again.
That was quite mid. Cowboy Bebop kind of does the same thing. It has 6 canon story episodes, and they're always followed by a goofy adventure afterwards. Some shows can make it work, though.
Funnily enough, I've never actually, like, sat through and watched all of Cowboy Bebop.
Do you want to die?
Yeah.
Like,
Next topic.
I'll kill you. I will. You know what? We're getting into it. What is the matter with you? You have had your entire life. You have had years. It's 26 episodes. You've watched all of Adventure
I don't know,
Time.
dude.
It is the size of a season
know,
of
dude.
Adventure Time.
I just saw that the Netflix adaptation was coming out. I figured that would cover it, and I didn't really like it, so I'm just gonna judge the whole series
Okay.
based off that. now.
Okay. Bro, see this. You were joking earlier, like, yeah, it's so easy to make Ian mad. You know what? It is. It kind of is, because now you're actually treading on thin ice, buddy. You're itty bitty ice. All right.
It's just we're gonna like do a fucking spice challenge for shenanigans at one point. He's gonna put rat poison in my fucking noodles. I'm gonna laugh as you writhe on the ground, like slowly, and then I'm gonna videotape it and make it a shenanigan. He's gonna sit there like I was during the fucking spicing, like, get in the fucking frame, retard! The audience deserves to see it! The audience deserves to see your shame and your pain. Oh my god. Turns out that's why I was running from the cops earlier. Like, I was trying to gather an army of virgin weeaboos to fight you with. Trying to make a weeaboo militia. You don't understand, man. He said Unravel's not that good. He said it was mid. And every fucking Naruto headband wearing fucking ass hat started sprinting out of the fucking woodworks. Man titties flapping in the wind.
Hold up. When he says he's the one, when he says he's the one running from the cops and he's doing all this stupid shit, I can see Ian just Naruto running past your fucking house, just screaming, "Defund the police!"
Just running. We are fighting dreamers.
Fighting dreamers. Dude, that's gonna be the last thing. The last thing you hear is me and all of these.
I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat. Going, oh, look at the fucking windows. Right here, right now.
Right here, right now. Oh my god, bro! I can just imagine, like, you just imagine you're writhing on the ground in pain. The last thing you hear before you die is me. I've trained all the weeaboos to sing Unravel in perfect harmony, and we're just looking down at you. Oh, shit,
please, 911, get a fucking ambulance over here. My fucking stomach! I'm writhing in pain, please, you sociopath! Holy shit!
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my rogue test. To kill Ryan was always my cause. Oh my god.
This has been a very good episode so far.
My stomach hurts from just... I'm gonna make all of them run naked too. Just for the scare factor, just for the intimidation factor of, like, seeing that running at you.
Just a bunch of ugly bastards from hentai just running down the fucking road, body pillow in hand.
Yo, speaking of that, like, I was thinking about this last week, but, like, you guys think if we opened a merch store, if we opened a merch store, should we have, like, body pillows of all three of us?
Absolutely.
I mean, sure, but I'm worried about who's gonna buy them. I'm gonna pull up to my fucking Dungeons and Dragons session, getting ready to start at the campaign, and some of my players play with their, like, webcams on for, like, see reactions and jokes, and there's just gonna be, like, two of them sitting in the fucking background, and I know exactly who's gonna do it, and he listens to this podcast, and he knows who I'm talking about right now.
Call him out.
You red-haired fuck.
Oh wow, okay.
I just had a vision. I imagine. Wait, go on, Justin.
I didn't expect to go that hard with it.
He works for, like, this mother, like, You're probably gonna show up in 2 weeks to the fucking session 1 of that campaign because he plays in that one too, and he's just gonna be like, "So, Justin, what about those body pillows?"
I'll be
I
honest.
know we have this thing going on right now, but we have some more important business to take care of right now.
Wait, just right quick. I would like to say that no sus shit, nothing weird. But I will be the first purchaser of all 3, and
The fuck?
like I can imagine I wake up one morning and like I walk down the hall and Justin's body pillow is just perched on the toilet screaming.
I'm afraid of like when we do like the paranormal like activity hunt at your house, we're gonna get over there and one of them's gonna be fucking crusty.
Oh no! No!
In my
The
house,
worst one is it's gonna be yours.
where I come from, we call that a guarantee.
Oh my god, why?
I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I'm gonna flip a coin to see which one it is. I'm gonna turn them into voodoo dolls.
Justin, are you okay?
I'm gonna turn them into voodoo dolls, right?
Gonna be in the middle of a fucking Walmart parking lot. My ass! Oh,
I love the idea, but it's just like you're gonna do it. Nothing's gonna change that, but you have to flip a coin to decide who's gonna do it.
I do. Oh. Oh my god.
Is he okay? It wasn't that funny.
Right, dude. Right. If you keep on talking shit, you're gonna be the first one, bro.
Listen,
I'm gonna get that
okay,
shit
I
in
don't
chat.
care.
you have to understand.
Look, dude. I accepted, like, the moment you brought up that we were gonna make body pillows or something, someone was gonna jerk off on it. I no longer care.
Listen,
I don't care.
No,
You guys have to understand,
no,
like,
the
what's
aspect of the ad. Go on.
Listen, you have to understand what was going through my mind here. All right, the idea of just like Ian's like getting so turned on, he's ready to do the worst deed you can commit to a body pillow. All right, and he's got his shirt over his head, and he's got a coin ready to go, and just like who's gonna be this time? He flips it.
Got him lined up.
I put a little.
It's like that one scene from the fucking Walking Dead has him lined up like baseball bat in hand, like
Yeah,
eeny,
he's like, he walks up to each
meanie.
body pillow. He's like, "So, it's gonna be you." And it goes to the next one, or it's gonna be you.
Why? And then afterwards, I put a little cigarette in both of your mouths. We're all just. Was it as good for you as it was for me? Oh my god.
Note to self: lace my body pillow with fucking thermite. Got it.
Dude. No, like if I had magic, that would be the first thing I do. Like I need voodoo doll type technology for body pillows. That's all I want, dude. Oh my god. That would be put in the wrong hands.
I don't understand how this stupid fucking joke really fucking broke me.
Which
Can we please like can we get a Bleeble Bobbins body pillow?
bro.
Make it like sexy anime shit too. Like he's in like full blown like peace sign pose and shit.
He looks like a JoJo's character. He looks like a JoJo's character with full abs.
I'd buy that one, dude, just for the meme.
I'd buy that for $1.
Entirely for the meme and nothing else.
I just want to buy a
Bro, our
Bleeble
merch
Bobbins
store's
shower
gonna
curtain.
get our merch store's gonna get blacklisted by the government. Our whole merch store is gonna be illegal. Oh my god, bro.
Dude, like, you know those videos where people are like, let's find the most fucked up thing to buy online. Like 8 of those videos is just gonna be our merch store.
The idea that 3 out of the 8 are from us. Oh my god. Oh man. The laughing combined with the Taco Bell has like completely ruined me. I feel awful, but it's kind of great.
Look, dude, die on your own time. We have shit to do.
If anyone's gonna die first, it's gonna be you, Ryan.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm fighting. Like I'm looking over in the corner right now, just seeing like the Grim Reaper just tipping his fucking watch right now. But you know, we got at minimum like 20 more minutes of this shit. So you know,
The Grim
yay me.
The Grim Reaper just pulls out his Ryan body pillow and starts dicking it down.
Just right in view, pointing at me.
Make sure you can see the whole thing. Bro, why is... I'm not gonna be able to... The fact that we've brought this idea into the world is enough to prove that, like, we were never supposed to be born. Like, our collective existence...
God's really up in heaven right now, like, weighing whether or not to start the fucking apocalypse. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna look at this one random recording on Earth to see whether or not it has to... Boom! Boom! Boom!
Kill them all! Kill them all!
It all has to go! All of it!
Moses, get the ark! Not Moses, Noah, get the ark.
Noah, get the fucking ark so that I can sink it with you on it. I need all of them gone. We have to reset.
It doesn't matter how many...
That's what we'll call it, the Great Reset.
It doesn't matter how many times the world resets, all roads lead back to the anti-think tank.
It is invincible.
10,000 years of human evolution.
Led to this.
People went from, like, hunter-gatherer society to the discovery of agriculture. Empires rose and fell just so that we could talk about how Jesus would kick us down the stairs.
Listen, our country has suffered
I'd
through
like to
two
acknowledge-
massive world wars for this podcast to exist, alright?
Absolutely.
Look, dude, if Hitler listened to our podcast, he wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I heard someone die when I said that. I heard someone's mic get hit like, son of a bitch! We almost got through an episode without bringing up Hitler! Why do we keep bringing up Hitler?
I'm so tired of it. It's always Ryan.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh at it, but it's just...
He wouldn't have done it. The casual way you said he wouldn't have done it. No way he would have done
I
it.
think if he listened to this podcast, I think it would have progressed it further. He may have actually won.
No, the group just would have changed.
It would have been...
It would have changed. It would have changed from the group that it happened to our direct ancestors to prevent it from ever coming to this point. My Scottish fucking grandfather would have been out on the boat with my Irish ancestor looking at each other and they're like, "Oh, honey, there's a storm a brewing."
There's a storm a
There's a fucking Wehrmacht or a Luftwaffe plane just goes and takes him the fuck out.
Oh my god.
Can I
Bro.
quickly change topics
We
here
Yeah, go ahead.
before we get further down this rabbit hole?
Yeah, sure, dude.
Anyway, are you guys...
So Lindsey Graham wants to throw us in war with Iran. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. That's pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah, fuck him.
Oh my god.
Look, I'm fine with it as long as he goes too. Like, I'm fine with the war with Iran as long as I get to see Lindsey Graham go in first.
I'm not fully equipped to discuss the topic. Justin, get at it.
Listen, to catch up the speed here, Ian, Lindsey Graham is suggesting that the United States and Israel plan a nuclear or a massive attack against Iran because it is suggested that Hamas has something to do with Iran or some shit. And I read the article and it says that, someone asked, like, do you believe we should, attack Iran even though there's no indirect evidence that they have anything to do with the war right now? And the guy goes, absolutely.
In the absence of all evidence, we should still do it.
Sounds just like George W. Bush.
Bro.
Dude is like hooked up to his fucking dialysis machine getting wheeled out in front of Congress. Like, please, I just want to smell the burning flesh of an orphan one last time before I go. Please. I need it.
Man's gonna get enough of that burning flesh where he's going, homie. Not gonna lie. Man sought too much destruction upon this planet.
Like, listen, we've already fucked around with Iran too much, all right? Like, we overthrew their democratic leader and we fucked up their whole country. Let's just leave that shit alone.
To be fair, that was mainly Britain. Like, I put that one on Churchill and the fucking tea boys because they wanted cheap
but Eisenhower
oil more than anybody else.
Eisenhower went along with it though. Let's be honest.
We helped. We did help. We did help, but it's like a good 60-40 blame. If anybody deserves to get kicked, it's the British. Granted, I'd take that stance on almost everything.
Yeah.
But still.
They're easy scapegoats.
Anything else?
I'm like weirdly horny now.
Okay. Want to talk about it?
Okay. You
want to go in depth on your erectile dysfunction?
I can. Like, if it'll fill 10 minutes, sure.
Next topic, ladies and gentlemen.
If we're all...
Well, go on.
No. We ain't talking about fucking Ian's boners. All right, so.
All right, so when I was 7 years old.
What the fuck? Anyway.
Why is it? Do you need to talk? Why is your sexual thing? It's 7.
Okay. Let me set the scene. It was New York City.
No, you know what? We're fine.
It was New York City, December 31st.
No, you can bring this up in therapy,
all right,
young
moving
man.
on to the next topic. I got an idea here, boys. Ian, shut the fuck up. No one says about your dick. All right, moving on.
One day, you're gonna you wait for my episode. Wait for my episode. It's like, all right, topic 1.
Moving on. All right, so real quick.
Okay, go on.
Topic 1. 50-minute time slot. The details of my cock.
Just wait. You guys are screwed.
Can we stop talking about dick for 1 second?
Well, it's Dick or Hitler. Take your pick.
Well, I got a better idea. So, have you guys heard about the situation right now with Jacksfilms and SSSniperwolf?
Yes.
No, I have no idea. YouTuber drama doesn't really interest
but
me.
this is serious though, Ryan. Okay, so starting out, for a while now, Jacksfilms has been criticizing SSSniperwolf for doing her piss poor reactions to videos. And these videos, like, the people who made them are not credited under Sniperwolf's videos. Like, she doesn't credit the creators. If anything, she steals jokes from the videos too, right? And like, she'll edit the video in a way that, you know, there's no words. And like, I know one particular video, a car was drawn by really fast, and the caption said, "Damn, that was fast." She cropped it so you couldn't see that, and she said the joke. You know, actual scumbag behavior. Anyway, Jacksfilms has started. He made a whole new channel, and he starts live streaming, you know, reacting to her content, and he's got a bingo board to set up to, like, you know, whenever something happens, right? Like, no credit to the creators.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go on.
Anyway, recently, Sniperwolf was in the area where Jacksfilm lived, and she posted on her Instagram saying, like, "Yo, he lives only 5 minutes away. Should I come to his house?" And like, I guess nobody told her that wasn't I guess no one told her that was a bad idea. And like, while Jacksfilms was streaming, she took a picture of outside of his house and posted it on Instagram and was, you know, making fun of the whole situation, saying that she wanted to talk to him like adults.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's incredibly creepy. We were talking about how Boogie 2988 was would rightfully shoot and kill that one prankster. At least she didn't like take pictures of his house where people online could get the information.
Yeah, she just doxed him.
Yeah, she legit doxed him. And Jacksfilms is on Twitter right now calling for YouTube to deplatform her, which I think is warranted if you get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, you're breaking laws. Yes. At this point, like, you're breaking terms of service. You should, you know, something needs to be done here.
Mm-hmm.
But
now, when I do it to Justin, it's fine. Okay, like when I show up outside your window at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday, it's out. It is,
and I'm totally cool with that. But if anything, I'll open the window up for you, bring you inside, and share some ice cream with you. All right.
Yeah, like when you're in the shower alone, breathing, and I'm just kind of like looking into the window. That's out of complete and total like, it's platonic.
Absolutely.
Platonic.
I'll
Let's
even
get that
like wipe
straight right
off
now.
I'll wipe off the
Wipe off
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
humidity so I can get the
absolutely.
scene. Like, it's just a nice like it's a very friendly hobby. But when Sniper Wolf does it outside of Jacksfilms' house, we know that there's some shit going on here.
And what's
For
so
real.
terrible is she's like trying to defend herself, saying that that nothing was wrong here, and she says that Jack's film went on Twitter and said that that was harassment, which it is. It absolutely is harassment. And she goes, so what you've been doing on your live streams isn't harassment towards me? I cut that as harassment. No, he's criticizing you for doing dumb shit, and you deserve the criticism. What you're doing is illegal.
She's
Like, we can get into the reaction content because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been tempted to put forward like, hey, this shit looks really easy to get views with, guys. I'm not saying it's good content. I'm just saying there's money in it.
no, I love reaction videos when the person has a personality and they actually look as if they care about what they're doing and what they're talking about. I cannot tell you how little Sniper Wolf gives a shit about anything she reacts to or talks about. She'll just watch something and go, "That's crazy. Oh, that's wild. That's insane. Literally me. Literally me." It's so bad. Like
She's
it's so
gotten
bad.
she's gotten so lazy at one point that in her
Right.
video
Who's
she has
worse?
reacted to the same clip twice in the same video.
Who's worse to you, Sniper Wolf or XQC?
I say Sniper Wolf.
This is a hard one. I'd say XQC.
Well, here's the thing, XQC, like, I haven't seen a lot of his reactions, but I have seen on his live streams, like, he'll pull up the YouTube video, he won't say anything, but at least we still know where the video is coming from.
Yeah, but when it comes to like transformative content, like Sniper Wolf at least does something to change the source material, whereas XQC just sits there silently the whole time and at the end goes, "That's crazy, man,"
But-
and then goes to the
But
next
that's
video.
what Sniper Wolf
I-
does.
Oh, that's
so stupid.
weird.
That's what Sniper Wolf does, though.
Yeah,
She'll go there and she'll go, oh, wow.
and then he just like uploads the raw stream file up to YouTube.
She'll go,
Like reaction content in general is like a bit cringy, a bit
Yeah.
just a bit strange that it's allowed. Like there are good reactors on YouTube. Like vlogging through history is probably the best one I've ever seen. Like he's basically like an actual historian. He's like a Civil War historian who reacts to different history videos and gives insight and expands on the video. Like he'll usually take like a 10-minute long video, repeatedly pause to expand on it, and that 10-minute video turns into like a 40 to 50-minute video on his channel, just from all the shit that he
technically,
does,
we
right?
did the same thing with the
Like-
the second primary debate.
Yeah, with the
It's a 2-hour...
which you can check out on our channel, self-plug, but fuck it. It was a 2-hour thing and it turned into like 5.5, nearly 6 hours, nearly tripling
Yeah,
the time.
absolutely.
I think that like that's fine. You have like if your content outweighs the original content, you're in the fucking clear to me. If you cut it down to like the standards of like legal, you're fine. Or if somebody like if people are showing up to watch the shit just because of your reactions, like they're there for you, not for the original content, but because of you, it's a middling territory, but you're mostly fine. My issue is when someone just takes like a raw clip, uploads it, and then just rakes in the fucking views like that. Like think about all the fucking TikTok like text to speech bullshit that goes on. Like this guy did this. Oh my god, and it's just the original video with a text to speech bot over it for like 10 seconds so they can rake in 100 million views.
It's so effortless.
But at the
It's
same
stupid.
time, if I could do that and get a Lamborghini
I would.
every day, every fucking time, I do not care the moral outrage. I would kick a newborn puppy for $100 million. Doing a text-to-speech rip is like... No, like, I would do it every fucking time. I don't blame the people for doing it.
Yeah, but like, still, like, it's kind of cringy. Little cringy, you know, just a slight bit.
But back to your argument, though, about XQC versus Sniper Wolf. Again, at least XQC, although it is almost unintentional, he does credit the creator that he's reacting to. Sniper Wolf, you don't know. Like the people who get reacted to by Sniperwolf, they don't go to go check the videos.
Like, I will say there are some like there's a good and bad for reactors too, because like on the one hand, I've seen videos I would never have seen previously just because like a reaction channel grabbed it and uploaded it, right?
Mhm.
And then like I got to see that, and so I found the channel through that, and that's just basically advertising. You know, good for you. I respect that to a certain degree. But then you have people like you were talking about with Sniperwolf, where they just like they don't credit at all. They just kind of like sit back, enjoy everybody else content farming, doing the hard work for them, and then they just rake in the money. Because like Sniperwolf is just like a titty streamer, from what I understand. Like people go there to see
Yeah.
like her scantily clad in front of the camera and watch with one hand. But
Yeah.
you know,
It's
it sounds like you have some personal experience in the scene.
what? No, I'm no.
Oh,
give me
oh
a second.
shit, we calling you out.
I'm doing. Could you
Close
guys chill?
the
Could you guys
tab.
chill?
Close the tab.
I'm doing something else. Like I'm trying.
Oh, I bet you are.
Shut up, bro. Do you want my weeb militia after you at this point? Damn, dude.
Yes.
You cannot stop them. You cannot stop them.
But honestly, though, when you talked about like
guarantee.
like reaction content and whatever, like you said, there's some good reaction content that makes you go to the original creator and like check out their channels. Case in point, Moist Critical. If it wasn't for Moist Critical, I wouldn't have known anything about Ordinary Sausage.
Some of my favorite YouTubers of all time are reaction channels, like Spaz Boys Entertainment, Married to the Real. Like, there's some really, really great people who just like to share their experiences and the stuff they like with other people. But for every one that's great, there's literally like 400 boring, white toast, just such boring people.
Like part of the issues with reaction content is that they kind of forget that the main thing about them is a reaction channel. And like you have two types that don't get it. You have people like one channel that I saw online was like Natalie Gold, I think is her YouTube name. She just doesn't react. Like I tried watching like a couple of videos of her like watching old classic horror movies for the first time, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
It's dude.
And then like,
dude,
that's the extent of the reaction. Then you have people on the other end. I think his name is like Nicholas Light TV, where it's very obvious that he's like heavily exaggerating his experiences and shit.
I hate both of those.
Like, and it wasn't like it wasn't it didn't like for Nicholas Light TV, it actually like when he first got into anime, you could tell it was like a very genuine reaction to shit. And then he just like started incorporating jokes in the reactions and shit, like, "Oh, furry, it's Beastars, can't watch this, ha 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 ha." And you could tell that he very much was like falling out of love with the anime medium, or at least was like was nowhere near as excited about it as he was whenever he first got into it. And it's just kind of sad to see someone who at one time had passion for something, and then now just plays it up for the camera because that's how he gets his money.
Yeah, it's kind of sad in a way. I do agree. Some people lose their way.
I'm not gonna lie. When you brought up,
Also, I'm still pissed because when he first started up, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and he dropped that shit at episode 4.
Why?
And just has not started it because he, and I quote, said that it does not rake in the views. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Like, that's awesome, bro. It's one of the greatest television programs of all time. What is he doing?
I guarantee you that like, he also dropped like Spy X Family, which is like, if he doesn't like Spy X Family, that's entirely on him. That's just your opinion. I know I'm getting kind of like Ian when I brought up Death Note on this, but like your opinion's wrong.
Spy X Family is very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I also would like to say, like, towards what he said with that, no one's gonna watch a reaction video for Full Metal Alchemist episodes 1 through 4. Like, wait until you get to Mustang versus Lust or like some of the really great stuff down the road, then people will start watching.
Yeah, like episode 2 you might get reactions to because you get the scene of them like, trying to bring mom back. But like early on it's a very it's actually like for the first 10 episodes or so, a pretty slow start.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna watch. Like I love the story in almost every episode aside from Miracle at Rush Valley, and I'm not gonna watch go out of my way to watch a reaction video to the Elric brothers taking down a cult leader in Lior. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, like there's just some shit that even on a rewatch, like one thing that I will say reactors are really good at is like if I'm doing a rewatch, I'll find like one channel that I use for rewatching. This is a guy called the Flaming Shark.
Dude, I love Flaming Shark, dude.
Yeah. Very, very energetic. You can tell that it's very genuine reactions. If he doesn't like something, he's very clear about it. But he's very good at like doing a rewatch with, because his reactions are genuinely entertaining at times.
Dude,
granted, there are sometimes where like, dude, I want to hear the fucking audio. Shut the fuck up for 5 minutes.
there are times when he can get like that, but he's very genuine. I've rewatched all of Rick and Morty with him, and I've watched I think I rewatched all of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood with him. He's a very good guy.
Yeah. Like, one of the few reaction channels where that, like, dude just a fucking raw upload, and we're like, yeah, you know, you're that middle ground that I can see, where people could just go there to see you in your shit, because I've watched his channel for a while. I go there to see his reactions to shit. And also because he has very, very good people who select the programs for him, because I've been introduced to a lot of really good shows through his channel.
Yeah, same.
But,
There's some great reaction channels out there where like you can actually really really feel the passion, and that's why I kind of hate that it has like such a negative stereotype on the internet. But I mean like you wanted to see my reaction to Holly Jolly Secrets. It's just that part of the human brain that wants to re-experience something and or experience something through the lens of a different point of view. I mean, we all see things through different points of view. Like watching a reaction video, I love watching them to Attack on Titan because everyone's got different opinions on how they feel about different characters and aspects of the story, and it's just fun. I really like it.
Yeah, like, it's just like a very human thing to see. Like, you enjoyed something, you want to see how other people come to that same thing. Like, do they have a different perspective? I want to see them freak out at this moment that I freaked out about. It's a very genuine thing, and it's very, very unfortunate that the conversation is almost always around like the really fucking bad ones.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about XQC, Sniperwolf, these people who make so much money. Like, just insane amounts of money doing fucking nothing. And then you compare them with even like the moderate people like Flaming Shark, who has had his channel taken down on 2 separate occasions and had to restart from square one. Just like I at least want an even playing field, you know?
Yeah. I don't understand how I don't understand how these like boring ass people are even getting. I genuinely don't understand how XQC has gotten his position. I genuinely don't understand.
He used to be really fucking funny. Like, one of my favorite reaction videos, reaction videos is in like posting it as a reaction to something, is whenever he saw something that made him fucking horny, and he just went like, "Oh my god! Oh!" and like actually lifted out of the fucking chair. Like, that shit's funny.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then you have moments where he's just like literally eating in front of the fucking camera, leaned back in his chair, yee fucking ass hair cut across his head with his fucking Yankee brim, staring forward at the thing, completely silent for 10 minutes, and then he goes, "Man, that was crazy."
That was wild. XQC is like literally like a couple days away from just ending it all. That man has no light behind his eyes anymore.
And then you have channels like Blind Wave that are like actual people who've worked in film before, at least like as an indie studio making their own shit, giving insights like, "Oh, this is really cool because they were able to do this shot. This is really cool because they were able to do this thing."
Dude,
just a couple of friends who grew up together making their own shit, and they went and made this reaction channel, and they give so much just fun energy throughout every series they do. And if they don't like it, they're generally honest about it.
oh yeah.
That's like the main thing with reaction channels, is that like people forget that sure, the reaction is part of it, but you have to be completely and totally honest about it. You can't be like, you know, that was hype. I really liked that one, or like just playing up the emotions so much that it loses that sort of feeling of genuineness
Yeah,
that I go to a lot of channels for.
people will really, really respect humor. Like I love Blind Wave, and there's been times I watched their I've been watching them watching through It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, one of my favorite shows of all time,
Yeah.
and I love their reactions to it. And there's some episodes they don't like, some jokes they don't find very funny, and I respect it. You know, no, not everyone has the same same sense of humor, the same experience with stuff, but they feel so real, and I love it.
Yeah, it took a while for them to get in the mo. I know that Rick just didn't like the series, and so he stepped away and just, he stopped reacting to
Yes.
it, which is, good for him. It's not his brand of humor. And, it took Aaron and Calvin quite some time to be like, oh, they're just terrible people. That's the joke. Okay, I accept this now.
It is insane how long it takes reaction people to get It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like I got it right off rip and then binged the whole series. Whereas reactors will be watching and they're like, I don't understand. Like, why are they so mean? It's like, but Dennis is the golden god. Do you not understand?
Yeah, I will say, I generally don't like the normies, like that reaction group channel, just because I don't really, outside of Siraj and a couple other people on there, I don't find, not that I don't find them genuine, I just don't find them very entertaining. But listening to Pat on the normies talk about Always Sunny in Philadelphia and agreeing with the characters every fucking episode, well, bro, you okay?
Dude, I personally love the normies just because I've been watching them for like a decade now, but I do agree. There's a couple of them on there. There's one dude. He's like kind of longer-haired white dude who's on there, and he's the most boring. He's on his phone most of the time, and I'm like, bro, why are you here? Are you just here for the clout?
Of the reaction groups and such, Blind Wave, the normies, and your boy Roshi is is a good anime one.
Dude, I love your boy Roshi.
I can't really think of others outside of those three for reaction groups that I actually respect. There are some individuals in the space of reactors that I actually do enjoy. Nicholas Light TV was one of them for a little bit, and then it got very obvious that he was just doing it and trying to be funny on Twitch instead of trying to be genuine in his reaction, which is just fucking sad to me.
Yeah, and he's also pretending like he likes Mob Psycho. I've seen his stuff. You can tell that he is not liking Mob Psycho 100, and he's just playing it up. And I'm like, dude, Mob Psycho is not for everyone. I know it's raking in views, but just finish the episode, point out what you did and didn't like about it, and move on. I personally find the art style to be a little I don't particularly like it, though there's stuff to like about it. So yeah, just non-genuine. I'm not a huge fan of him.
I really liked some of his earlier stuff, when he was just getting into it. His reactions, the anime openings, Attack on Titan. His Attack on Titan reactions are actually really fun, because you could tell that he's not used to how anime is set up, and Attack on Titan is a fucking peak show anyway.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best anime that are out there, modern classic, if you will. And so seeing him react to, Aaron doing his fucking shit, I'm not going to go into spoilers or anything, because I was about to, and then realized, oh shit, people might not have seen Attack on Titan and listen to this.
Mm.
But yeah, seeing him do that and then just freak out, that's good, keep doing that. And then he reacts to something like Beastars out of context, and he just trash talks the show 24/7 because he watched a YouTube video taking jokes from the show out of context and then just shits on it. And I have a soft spot for Beastars anyway. It's one of my favorite manga. I think the anime has a fucking amazing soundtrack. But having someone just shit talk something that you like 24/7 when they have not even watched it, having someone just drop shows all the fucking time. Why would I get invested in you getting into a series if I know you're not going to finish it?
Yeah, absolutely. And one other thing about it, because we are running a little bit long, I did want to quickly mention that sometimes when I see a reaction channel, because it always starts off with a reaction channel's going good, and then someone's like, hey, check out a random thing of a bunch of different anime openings, and they're like, okay, and then they start to get into it, and then everyone's like, okay, FMA first, Death Note second, or Attack on Titan third, whatever. It's that is the course they have to go, because someone's going to accidentally recommend them ReZero, and they're not going to like it, and then they're going to stop.
Which I think is fucking stupid, because ReZero, it takes a bit to get going, but I think it has one of the best start. Episode 1, it will hook you.
Nah.
It is a fantastic start.
ReZero's hella mid.
You don't agree?
It's mid.
You see, this is my Death Note moment.
Right, bro, you know in your heart that ReZero is mid as hell.
No, have you, like, how deep have you watched into it?
I am fully caught up in ReZero, and when we can talk about this next week because you're wrong.
Sure, we can talk about this another time. Because we only got 8 minutes left, and I need time to pick up the nails and cross.
Well,
I can't wait to eviscerate your opinions because I hate that moment in ReZero where their like intelligence is treated like a superpower. You know, it just really grinds my gears.
well, before we
I'm choking him.
but before we end the podcast and before we end the episode, may I make a few announcements real quick?
Sure, go
Alrighty.
ahead.
Announcement number 1. For those listening, so Anti Think Tank is technically a subsidiary channel under the DUDEAGE brand. That's what we're calling it. DUDEAGE is the production company that we have, and Anti Think Tank is a show produced by that company. We have a YouTube channel now for DUDEAGE. If you, I'll leave a link in the description for it. Yeah, head over to DUDEAGE, youtube.com/@DUDEAGE, and there's some goodies over there for you, and there's more goodies to come, skits and all the other good stuff. Second announcement is if you've ever wanted to leave the podcast a voicemail, you can.
Justin, stop.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I'll leave a link in the description where you can leave a voicemail. I believe the only requirement is you have to have a account with Spotify for podcasters to leave a voicemail. But it's free. You can then leave the voicemail, and I would like for here on out, for every end of the podcast, we have a little section dedicated to our voicemails.
This will be fun. I can't wait to get death threats about my opinion on Death Note.
So yes, if
You're gonna
you ever
have someone call you like.
It's gonna be Ian. Ian's going to call the voicemail, so I have to listen to the full fucking thing and make commentary on him just roasting my opinion on Death
It's gonna
Note.
go on for 45 minutes. Go on.
So anyway, if you ever wanted to leave a voicemail telling me to shut the fuck up, telling Ryan that his opinions are shit, and telling Ian he needs to come more on the body pillows, you can do that.
And I will do that. Genuinely.
I like how you've just embraced it. Like the people at your work just broke you, and so you're just like, fuck it. I guess I'm just the cum boy now.
my superhero title. That's what they call me.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Captain AIDS last week, and now we have the cum boy.
His name is Chlamydia-san, and I sent an AI-generated picture of him in the group chat.
Oh, beautiful. Let me see this shit.
Well,
What the fuck?
what the fuck is this thing?
Did you find?
Dude, that looks like it. That looks like the AI is trying to call for help.
Do you like him?
No.
Like this legitimately looks like the AI is asking to die. Put that shit up on YouTube so they can see what
absolutely.
I'm talking about. That's not like a generation. That's just what the AI feels like.
After being forced to create AIDS samurai for 24/7. Dude, no.
10,000 years of human evolution. We gave this thing sentience and then told it to generate AIDS samurai. Like, it's literally just a Rick and Morty joke. What is my purpose? You draw pictures of samurai with AIDS.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I hope you guys know that next week you guys are going to be helping me write chapter 1 of Chlamydia-san.
We'll do that live. Like, we'll take audience requests. What's the first actions? Who should we have Chlamydia-san fight?
Probably like a priest.
No. It's a big condom.
Like,
Uh,
oh, I like that. I like that.
Because you have to break the condom to get the STD.
it's a combination. It's a big condom and Benny Hinn. Just both of them at once.
Dude, I am so ready to. You know what? I'll keep it to myself. Let's just say next week's gonna get a little. It's gonna get a little stupid.
I'm scared.
Gonna get a little spicy. Gonna get a little. We're gonna have to open up a Pornhub account for this shit.
For this shit, gentlemen. All right, I gotta go to bed.
I'm rubbing my nipples just thinking about it.
Bro, that's like, why you gotta like make me out to be like that, bro? Why, nothing I have said on this podcast has led you to believe I'm a deviant.
I'm lactating in.
Lactation.
I'm lactating in excitement right now.
Justin, can you do something about him?
Shoot me. Do it.
Kill me.
Kill me.
That's all, folks. Have a good night.